Hey, how's it going? It's been a long time since we've released a video sharing the ancestral wisdom of our elders. And this is a video that's very important to everything that's happening this weekend. And most important because it's a conglomeration of wisdom from different wisdom keepers and elders from around the world. Africa, Asia, South America, North America, Hawaii, Japan, and especially Mexico. So we've been trying to convey this information for many years, but now is the right time to actually pass it on. So in order to understand what we're undergoing as a human species and where we're headed as a planetary, human civilization, and where we're going as a solar system, it's very important to place ourselves where we are. So imagine that this is the sun and this is the earth. So it's very important for us to recognize that our earth has three types of rotations around the sun. So it rotates around itself, creating day and night. It rotates around the sun, all the way around, creating years. But also, and this is the most complex one, and our theory is that as it rotates around itself and it rotates around the sun, it has what is called the precession of the equinoxes. And there's a slant, what is known as 23.5 degrees, or what astronomers say is the way our Earth is slanted. But our theory is that it's also going around and up and down like a carousel as it spins around the sun. And every time that in that carousel, it crosses what is known as the solar equator, the line that is closest to the central part of the sun, it creates an equinox. So equal day and equal night. And that happens twice a year, in the spring equinox and the fall equinox, March 21st and September 21st approximately. And it also creates what is known as a solstice. So when it's highest up here, this would be a winter solstice for the northern hemisphere and summer solstice for the southern hemisphere, equinox, and the opposite, summer solstice for the northern hemisphere, winter solstice for the southern hemisphere. That's how we believe that the earth rotates around the sun. Now, let's put that in a cosmic, in a galactic basis. So instead of thinking that this is the sun, this would be the central sun of the galaxy. So if you don't know how our galaxy is just one of billions of galaxies in the universe. And we have a spiral arms galaxy. And it's more of a toroid. If you don't know what a toroid is, imagine it's a donut where it has energy coming in from the bottom and then emanating from the top like a star. And it's in the donut shape all the way around. And that's how a lot of things in the universe, us humans, fruits, flowers, they all form in this toroidal aspect. So as energy is coming in from the bottom, it could be considered a black hole, and it emanates at the top in the sun, the central sun. That is also known as Hunahku, Omeyocan, Alcyon, the center of the galaxy, however we want to call it. So this is the center of the galaxy. We're one of those spiraling arms, like it has many arms going around. We're on the large part, on the extreme of one of those arms, our solar system. So our solar system most likely spins around itself. And it is scientifically proven that it spins all the way around the galaxy. And that takes about 200 to 250 million years. That's years on this Earth. That would be one galactic year as it goes around like that. But this is the part that's most interesting. It also goes up and down like a carousel. And every time that it crosses what is known as the galactic equator, the closest part to the central sun happens every 26,000 years. As it's going around itself, it's going around the galaxy, and it's also going up and down. So this happens every 26,000 years. And then happens a solstice every 13,000 years and another equinox. So that's exactly what we're undergoing as a solar system, as a human species, because we're on this part of the galaxy. And we're about to cross the galactic equator. Now in different traditions, as I said earlier, from South Africa, from India, from South America, North America, Hawaii, Japan, we all agree that that will most likely happen in 2027. There's been a lot of talk that happened according to the Mayan calendar, or the Jose Arguelles calendar, in 2012. There was a lot of hype in 2012. If it happened in 2012, if it's going to happen in 2027, if it's going to happen in 2050, it doesn't really matter. We're talking about plus or minus 10, 20, 40 years in a 26,000 year cycle, that's a very small margin. So what's going to happen is when we cross that galactic equator, what the elders say is that we're going to receive the largest amount of highest vibration of love, light, and harmony that emanates from the central sun. Now that energy, or that light, is going to impact our sun. And then our sun is going to then ricochet that energy out, and it's going to explode towards our Earth. And that's exactly what happened this weekend at a very small scale. We had those coronal mass ejections from our sun. And we had those beautiful aurora borealis, etc. But more than anything, it's the electromagnetic energy that is being emanated from the sun that's impacting our electromagnetic field and our toroidal field as the Earth spins around itself, and it's protecting us. And those lights come from those the solar rays hitting our electromagnetic field. That is very small compared to what is coming according to our elders. So we're about to undergo one of the biggest transitions in the last 26,000 years. And we're going to cross that galactic equator. It's like if we were going to cross the fire. There's a great documentary that I highly recommend you watch if you're interested in learning more, called The Cosmic Secret by Corey Goode and David Wilcock. It's available on YouTube and you can check it out freely. And it's going to explain what we're going to undergo as a human civilization, as a planet, as a solar system. Because those rays from the center of the galaxy are going to impact our sun even more strongly, which are then going to impact our Earth. So, what can we do? What can I do? And how can I prepare for that? So there are three things that we're requesting and that the elders around the world are requesting. First, and the most important, is each one of us has to elevate our frequencies, our vibration. So what does that mean? Eliminate all of those emotions that keep us tied down. Fear, anger, sadness, worries, doubts. Eliminate all those bad energies that don't allow us to be happy and to be transparent and translucent. So keep meditating, eliminating bad emotions, and just becoming healthier and happier every day. That's very important. The second thing is regenerating our environment. For example, right behind me, we have a sacred lake called Lake Chapala here in Mexico. And this sacred lake has a lot of guardian energies, and it emanates water to all of central Mexico. But we treat it just like if it were a body of water, and we extract all the resources we can from it. But it's actually a very important sacred site, and we need to regenerate all the pollution and lack of offerings and appreciation that we have negated as a human species to this sacred site for many, many years. So we have to reconnect with the importance of these sacred sites, the mountains, the trees, the birds, the fire, the wind, etc. Third, there are sacred sites like this one and elders throughout the world that protect these sacred sites. And they need to be consulted, they need to be protected, and they need to be supported, because these beings have been protecting these sacred sites for life for hundreds, thousands of years. And right now in this time of transition, they need our help and our support. So it's very important that we all play our part. If you need assistance in knowing who to seek out in your region or who to talk to, we might know some people, but I'm sure in your local region there might be some elders that might be needing some support as well to protect the environment, to protect the sacred sites. In any case, so those are the three things that we're recommending leading up to the year 2027. Elevate your vibration, help regenerate the environment, and protect sacred sites and the elders that protect them. If you guys need any support or help, feel free to reach out. We're here to be of service. Thank you for your time, and I hope this video is helpful for all of you.